Okay, today I have someone very special here to cook with me. It is my dear friend and fellow foodie enthusiast, Courtney Kernan. So happy to have her here.
I'm so excited to be here.
We've got like a really exciting thing to make. Roast rice and gravy.
Roast rice and gravy. You have to say it as one word.
But really it's roast rice and gravy all crammed together. But she says it one word.
That's what's in it, but you call it roast rice and gravy. It's a recipe that my mom's mom, Mimi used to make it for mom, and then mom used to make it for me. It is a family meal that makes the whole house smell good. Everyone's excited to have it.
Everyone eats it up.
Everyone loves it.
Courtney recently made this on her Instagram stories.
It was a disaster.
It was a lot, and I was like, I would love to show her a couple of tweaks that, as a more experienced, you're a great cook. But I did see some techniques that you could better, so I'm going to show you a few of those.
Okay.
And I'm also going to show you a couple of things that I did just to like bougie up.
I love a bougie roast rice and gravy.
So let's get to making it. First things first, we've got our roast.
Our roast.
Chuck roast, boneless. A bone-in one is good. I feel like it takes a little bit longer to cook. So I feel like for the everyday home cook,
And
we're
you're
gonna
doing
go.
what I do. I do the...
She does so much pepper. When Courtney first told me about this recipe just over dinner together, we were out and about, and she's like, first you salt and pepper, then you put it in the skillet and you turn it like a steering wheel. And I was like, excuse me?
And you just...
And I am doing it now, so it's come full circle. I'm turning
Full
over.
circle, get it?
Pop that top off.
Okay.
Grab my avocado oil, add like, you know, a couple swirls in the pan. Don't be nervous. Her first cooking segment. Okay, so this is where you did something wrong. But you didn't do it wrong. Wrong is not the right word. When you turn it like a steering wheel, your meat is getting gray.
That is not hot.
And you know what? I bet your Mimi did it right, but you've interpreted it and started dancing with your roast over the years. But you're gonna leave this and not turn it like a steering wheel quite yet. You're gonna leave it for like 4 minutes to get like a really nice crust. Now, the reason why you want to get a browner crust rather than gray is the mean word.
50 Shades, here she goes.
It's gonna make the roast have more flavor on it. It's like
Okay.
when you cook a steak, you want that, like, you know, when it's really crusty, it just tastes better.
You want it like, that's
deeper.
my dream steak is when it's like crusty on the outside,
then so
but then
soft
it's
in the
so
middle.
tender in the inside.
And
Same with a french fry.
And it looks prettier. While that's kind of browning, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna add to it. These are a couple little things that I've,
Here
done.
she goes.
Done again.
Messing with history.
Just to try to be better than you. So we're gonna make a little herb bouquet.
I have to get rope for this?
Yeah, 50 Shades. So your recipe, after you brown your roast, you add water and bouillon. I am skipping the bouillon.
Okay. Do we need to turn her?
Nope, don't turn her.
This is when I would get so nervous. I'd be like, oh my God, she's burning.
See, it's gray. You don't want her to be gray. You want her
We want her to be bronze.
We want her to have a spray tan. We're using Courtney terms today.
Thank you.
We're gonna add a head of garlic. I'm just gonna kind of chop off this end. Again, this is just infusing your broth.
Oh, we love red wine around here.
Yes, so red wine's gonna really get that depth of flavor like your bouillon does. All right, now we're flipping it.
Oh, she's spray tan.
Yeah, she's got a little tan on her.
Yeah, she's ready to go to Cabo.
And so she's gonna do one more side over here, and then we'll do the rest.
Okay.
On her video, she's spinning that thing like. Okay, so we're gonna pour in and deglaze the pan. Woo! Get those kind of brown bits because that's flavor. Browning is flavor, gray is not. Depending on what vessel you're using to cook your roast in, your liquid ratio is going to be a little bit different. You really want to fill up to where the roast is at least halfway submerged, but really like 3/4 of the way. So that way the roast can get roasty, toasty, and shreddy. All right, we're gonna add in our herb bundle,
Okay.
our head of garlic, 2 bay leaves, and
I don't understand Bailey.
you know what? Just have the confidence a bay leaf does. Just get in there and pretend you're doing something. We're gonna be cooking this right here on the stovetop. You want it like medium low heat.
We want the bubs.
We want some bubs. This is gonna cook covered.
Okay.
It usually takes about 4 hours. It depends on how hot you're going.
It depends how hot you're going, how low you're going, how slow you're going, if you're going to church.
It's like a crock pot. If you're gonna go low heat, it's gonna take 8 hours. If you're going medium heat, it's gonna take 4. Luckily, I already made one.
Dun 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 dun! Have I taught you the roast, rice, and gravy song yet?
No. Please do though.
Roast, 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 rice, and gravy. Roast, 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 rice, and gravy. Give me that roast, roast.
Oh man,
Roast,
your
rice,
poor
and
mom.
gravy.
So now it's time to reveal this roast and make the gravy part, and then we'll all come together.
Oh, she pretty.
She's fall apart tender. Oh gosh, don't get the cashmere.
That's gonna be some good gravy.
Yes, it is. We're going to strain it out. I'm gonna pour this over because we're gonna get all these chunks of garlic out and herbs and all that. Hold steady.
There's those bay leaves.
We're gonna make a slurry. Broth in here.
Okay.
Let's get that going back to simmer. I use regular flour. Gluten-free flour works here. Arrowroot flour works here. Go ahead and add that in there. And again, this is where, depending on how much liquid you had, is how much flour you're gonna need. So I kind of start with a 1/4 cup and like a tablespoon and a half.
I do that
half
too.
of flour.
Yeah,
And
just
sometimes
like-
you gotta go back and do another tablespoon.
Depending on how like rich you want it, or how dark you want it, or how thick you want
How
it.
thick do you like your gravy?
I can
As you're
taste the
cooking.
difference with the red wine in it, and I like it.
Yeah, it's a little. It gives that depth of flavor
Yeah,
without
it's like
having
a-
to use bouillon.
Because it gives it a bit of
Zup.
depthness.
A depth of flavor.
No, it's rich.
And I kind of like the big hunks of it.
I do too.
If you go to like pull apart the middle of it, the thickest part, and it's not just like easy to
Falling.
shred, keep cooking. Give it another 30 minutes.
Which is why I always am more of like a low and slow girl, because I feel like that helps with
Yeah.
the juiciness of it all.
I love these types of recipes that are like the church cookbook's been passed down, been loved by generations after
Up
generation.
next, porcupine meatballs.
We do need to make porcupine meatballs. All right, let's see if this consistency is what we wanted.
I like it almost too thick.
Yeah, that's fine. I need a little bit more broth though.
Oh yeah, she's good.
Oh, dogs. They're in the house. Just do like half of that amount. And if you over thicken it, it's okay too. You can add more broth. See how it's starting to part when you go like this?
Oh yeah.
That's when you know you got a gravy.
We want some
over it.
like Moses Red
Yeah.
Sea type of stuff going on here. You hear me? Let's
It's
part
true.
the Red Sea, y'all.
So we have rice that I steamed, and we need to put butter in it. And we're gonna fluff that into there.
Thank God you didn't use some weird rice.
I know, I didn't use quinoa on this one today.
No.
We would never do meatball like
Mimi, Mimi.
Damn it!
Mimi would be
Mimi
like,
would be pissed.
you can quinoa yourself out of here. Rice on the bottom is key. Some people like to do sections on their plate. That is forbidden.
Yeah, this is all one big pile of beige, and you know beige food is the best food. Let's be honest.
food. It's not beige, it's bronze.
But just a little parsley, you know, food blogger stuff. There's 4 peppercorns left. These are important.
Yes!
That's what we
Yes!
needed. All right, moment of truth.
Oh, I'm sweating. I'm so excited. Oh my God, it's so good, Alex.
Do you think Mimi would approve?
I don't think I'll ever recover.
We can't stop eating. All right, this full recipe, and you can find Mimi's original recipe too. I put it on the blog as well, is on thedefinedish.com. Thanks for joining me,
Oh my God, I have nothing
my
else
little
to
roast
say. I'm so
rice and
happy.
gravy queen.
That's like if you did a beauty tutorial and I was like, don't buy that. Like literally return that now.
Roastriceandgravy. Was that the name? No, wrong. Cheers.
That sounded like a Power Rangers song.